guys, welcome back to John and Jay's Football Gossip. Today we've got a special for you, and this is the start of a weekly series. What we've done today is we've made a fantasy team, and we're going to explain to you why we've picked each player. And from that, every week, once the fixtures play out, we'll be making transfers in and out, and weekly we'll be explaining to you why we're doing it and who we're bringing in. And that's the start of the season, and I think it's going to be called the Fantasy Championships. But yeah, this is the first video of it, so we're just going to start with the goalkeeper. So who we picked to go in goal is De Gea.
Who else?
I mean, for us, it's the only option.
Right.
Solid shot stopper. That plays for a big team who won't concede many goals, so he'll get points for shots and he'll get points for clean sheets. So
he won't really get booked, so he won't lose the card.
Hopefully he won't get booked.
Yeah.
So that's why we've picked him. He's our number one, De Gea. And then we've moved into a back three. So we're playing a 3-4-3 formation. And in the back three, we've got 3 fullbacks. The thoughts behind that are fullbacks may get assists. Plus, also clean sheets. All 3 of them play for big teams. And the 3 we picked are Bellerin, who last season got, I think, one of the highest points total in fantasy football, just due to his consistency. We've got Kyle Walker, again, you saw in the Euros, absolutely brilliant. And then we've got Asli Pacheco, who I've probably said his name wrong.
Astokwa.
That one.
That guy.
But again, consistent. He will play first team football. And now under Conte, hopefully Chelsea will be much better than last season and have many more clean sheets. But yeah, Jay, do you want to talk about our midfield and why we picked them?
Yeah, sure thing. So, 4 in the middle. So, on the left mid, we have Sadio Mane, who has obviously just moved to Liverpool from Southampton. So
Great
obviously,
move. Brilliant move.
Great move for Liverpool, as well. As much as John has really enjoyed that move, it's one of their best players gone. Like, look at him. You know, scored against Barcelona, getting assists.
Scored the quickest hat trick.
Quickest hat trick in Premier League history. And this is why we went for Mane. He's quick. He's going to add goals. He's going to add attacking flair, and he's everything Jurgen Klopp wants in a footballer. And as a centre forward. He
may even play in a striker role. We've got him in our midfield position, which means he'll get 5 points per goal instead of 4 what a striker gets. But because he's in midfield, I think that's a steal because of the amount of goals he'll score and the position in which hopefully Klopp will play him. Yeah, carry on, Jay.
Next we've got Willian, which is it's 50-50 Willian if Cuadrado's going to play over him this season. But obviously we've got transfers, so if that happens, we can just jump someone else. Yeah. We've got a bench as well.
But he was Chelsea's best player last season.
He was player of the season for me.
Single-handedly.
Even when everyone hated Jose, even when everyone went against him, he still played consistently good football, scored great goals. He's
Showed
got
he
everything.
can do free kicks.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's there and he'll do a job. And I mean, let's be honest, our second 2 midfielders are both West Ham United players. We've got Antonio, who is either going to play right wing or right back. You never know, but he will get you goals and assists.
He was quality and consistent last season.
Consistently good at goals, consistently tricky, consistently always getting assists, and he always gets players booked. Everything you want in that wing. Dimitri Payet. Why would you not have Dimitri Payet in a team? You've got free kicks, you've got assists, you've got trickery, you've got goals, you've got set pieces for penalties, you've got a world-class footballer. And
he showed at the Euros how good he actually is. Even on one of the biggest stages in the world, he still shone. His goals, he didn't his confidence didn't go. Like, he wasn't under the pressure. He just shot. He just scored. Yeah. He was brilliant.
His goal against Romania, what was that about? Nothing was happening. Left foot, outside the box. I think it's top corner. Okay.
It was absolutely insane.
He's a joker. Right, so...
Switch forwards.
Right, we're on centre forwards now, so... Do you want to do the first centre forward?
Yeah, I'll do the first one. First one we've picked is someone we've done a video on already. We've already seen how much of an impact he can make for Leicester City, and that is Musa. He's a cheap buy, not too expensive, but we've brought him in because we think that he'll make an immediate impact on the Premier League. He's proved in the Russian league that he is...
terrifyingly pacey as well.
Brilliant. He's proved that he can score against big defenders when he played Barcelona. And maybe him linking up with Vardy will be just what Leicester need.
Yeah.
So we've put him in as sort of a wild card because we're not sure what to expect from him. But also because he's an exciting player and we're looking forward to him. Yeah, Jay?
the one that I fought for. And I mean, we had a good 10-minute argument. I won about this one was Andy Carroll. I love Andy Carroll, and I mean, to be fair to him, when John said, I don't know why we're going to have Andy Carroll, I literally looked and pointed and went, I mean, he's just scored 2 against Juventus. So, Andy Carroll is going to bring, and I mean, if you look at the 3 that we've now got for West Ham, you've got Payet is going to be playing the ball into Andy Carroll. We're going to get some assists off that. Payet corners are going to be met by Andy Carroll's noggin. And if he keeps fit, I solidly believe that we will get a lot of points off Andy Carroll this year. He nod downs for the assists. He scores headers. He's got good feet. He's everything we're going to need. He's a target man centre forward.
But the big one is about keeping fit with him.
It's keeping fit.
I mean,
there's going to be times we're going to have to take him out this season. Let's not lie about that.
There's no doubt he's a class striker. I mean, Liverpool paid 35 million for him. Maybe a bit too much.
No.
But
King Andy.
There's no doubt he's a class striker, and he does score goals.
Big time.
So I let him have that one.
And then John basically kind of decided the captain, and then I just kind of solidly agreed because it was fair play.
So he picked Harry Kane, one of the most consistent players last season. He had a dodgy start, but after that, he became top goal scorer. He was Tottenham's go-to guy. He was probably, in my opinion, the best striker in the Premier League last season. Aguero close second, but again, because of injuries, Kane went ahead for me.
Yeah.
So as captain, we picked Kane because we know he can score goals.
He had a solid year, didn't he, really? You know, he had a solid Premier League, a solid European Championship, and, you know, we've known that he'll get assists from corners as well.
Brilliant at taking corners.
So,
right.
Free kicks as well.
I thought you were being serious there, but it's okay. But yeah, he's consistent, and
a great player.
Yeah, we saw him, like, his goal against Arsenal.
Yes.
That was brilliant. I mean, he took his face mask off. He was that excited about it, but he's definitely a world-class player, and definitely he will get us the points.
Obviously, there's some players in here that, you know, you're going to be very, like, why is he not in the team? We've also got the subs bench, obviously, which I've just forgot about, so thank you, John.
Say him out quickly.
So, we have Monreal for Arsenal, because another solid defender.
Yeah.
He'll go in there, got quite a high points tally. Darren Fletcher for West Bromwich Albion, because...
Cheap player.
Cheap, quality footballer, player for Man United. He does everything, and in a Tony Pulis team, if he was a centre-back, we would have had him. And Matt for, obviously, Swansea City.
He will play.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. I know you're going to hate me saying that word. But, yeah, and Matt, so solid centre-back. And Pickford for Sunderland, because in the event that David De Gea actually moves to Real Madrid, because you never know what actually happens, they're probably already putting in the bid now. We've got a backup, and under Moisey does love the young players and builds them through. So I feel Pickford could have his chance this year. Look at him when he was playing under Sam last year. So...
There's 4 players there who... not all of them would be first choice teams for us, like they wouldn't be in the first choice team, but they're all players who will play consistently, and when one of our players is out injured or they just get left on the bench rested, all 3 of the outfield players will come in and do a job for us. So we're hoping that they'll be good super subs for us, and maybe even when we use our bench boosts, that will help. But I think that's all we've got today, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we'll come back to this obviously every week. In January transfer window, we're going to do the wild card.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think what we might do, we're going to decide, but it'll probably be like, we'll do a live discussion on we'll film us picking the team, ins, outs, whys, and we might even live stream it. So, depends on if enough viewers would be interested. So, right guys, so we've been John and Jay's Football Gossip.
Yeah.
So we will see you tomorrow.